Hi, I'm Coral, this is your Daily Dose of Doctrine, and today we're in section 89. I think this section is really interesting because the heading says it was given as a consequence of the early brethren using tobacco in their meetings. The prophet was led to ponder upon that matter, and this revelation, known as the Word of Wisdom, was the result. Now, every member of the church knows about the Word of Wisdom and the typical do's and don'ts we have on the list. Section 89 teaches us to eat things such as grains, fruits, herbs, and meat, and to avoid wine and tobacco, as well as strong drinks, such as alcohol, tea, and coffee. In addition, prophets have taught us that we should refrain from other substances that are harmful, illegal, addictive, or may impair our judgment. The Word of Wisdom and church leaders don't specify all substances or practices that would be harmful to us. We are encouraged to use wisdom and prayerful judgment in making choices that affect our health. Our bodies are gifts from God, and so even though you might have heard it a million times, treat your body like the temple that it is. This section also teaches that even though something can be misused, that doesn't mean it doesn't have proper, very beneficial uses. Verse 7 says, "Strong drinks are not for the belly, but for the washing of our bodies. Tobacco is not for the body, neither for the belly, and it is not good for man, but it is an herb for bruises and all sick cattle, to be used with skillful judgment." A modern-day example of this would be these. I know that this one has been a little bit overused, but so have they. All too often, I've been made idle and distracted by these little things. But as much as I want to throw it against the wall sometimes and never use it again, I still need it for communicating with my youth committee, to take pictures and videos which aid my forgetful mind, and to even research the script for this video. Like it says in verse 12, "Yea, flesh, also beasts, and the fowls of the air, I, the Lord, have ordained for the use of man with thanksgiving. Nevertheless, they should be used sparingly." Lastly, I'd like to point out the Doctrine or Mastery at the end of this section, verses 18 to 20. It says, all saints who remember to keep and do these things, walking in obedience to the commandments, shall receive health in their navel and marrow in their bones, and shall find wisdom and great treasures of knowledge, even hidden treasures, and shall run and not be weary, and shall walk and not faint. And I, the Lord, give unto them a promise, that the destroying angel shall pass them by, as the children of Israel, and not slay them. Amen. These verses explain a principle with a promise, and it says that if we keep what these things says, not drink alcohol or strong drinks, that we will be strengthened with marrow in our bones, and that one day when the destroying angel comes, he'll pass us by.